What's a red flag that most older adults don't realize is a deal breaker? My mom was a huge red flag, but I didn't realize it until I was older. She was the type of person who would constantly talk about how much she hated my dad. She would say things like, I wish I never married him, or I should have left him years ago. She would also constantly criticize him for everything he did. I remember one time when I was about 10 years old, my dad came home from work and my mom immediately started yelling at him because he forgot to pick up milk on his way home. She went on and on about how he was useless and couldn't do anything right. My dad just stood there and took it. I remember feeling so bad for him. As I got older, I started to realize that my mom was the problem, not my dad. She was constantly unhappy and took it out on him. She would also try to control everything he did. If he wanted to go out with his friends, she would throw a fit and accuse him of cheating on her. It got to the point where my dad just stopped trying to make her happy because nothing he did was ever good enough for her. Eventually, my dad had enough and filed for divorce. My mom was devastated and couldn't understand why he would leave her. She would constantly call him and beg him to come back, but he refused. After the divorce, my mom became even more bitter and angry. She would constantly talk about how much she hated my dad and how he ruined her life. She would also try to turn me against him by telling me lies about him. However, I knew the truth and didn't let her get to me. I still have a good relationship with my dad to this day, but I haven't spoken to my mom in years.